No, it's finished.
What's
Hey
the
everyone,
score?
we are live, and it's another week, another RaddTitan chat. So there's Alex over here, Geoman over there.
Yo, yo, yo. What was the fucking
Alright,
score?
so
What was the
basically,
score?
yeah, 1-0.
Are you serious?
Yeah, it was 1-0. It was up literally until extra time. Only
Who
reason
scored?
I know that is because, I don't know, Winshow basically told me that if Man United win, he'll cut some money off my shipping.
Okay, so did
That's the only reason I watched it.
did Everton equalise against Man United? Did Man United equalise?
No, Man United equalised in extra time.
Oh, okay, so
Anyway,
we were
so,
losing. All right, that's better than the other way. Okay.
And it was literally like 90-something minutes. Anyway, all right, guys, we're live, and yeah, another usual RaddTitan chat. So it's 10:30. Sorry, we were supposed to go on at 10. I was going to blame George because I thought he was watching the football, but I don't know, he's just fucking around doing something else, I guess.
It's having a shit.
Nice. All right, so we missed last week. We basically just had too much on. We over like the space of about 10 days. I think we met up like 5 days, and we filmed a lot of reviews.
Yes.
And I've got a lot to edit. We both had some pieces in. We done 2 collectors meetups. So the first time, I'm trying to think really. I can't remember if I had the above me over there is the Venom bust by XM. I got that in. I also got the Punisher by Sideshow up there. I moved my stuff around. So I've had a little move around. I'm trying to see what else. There's probably something else somewhere. But anyway, so I mean, yeah, it's been busy. And we did a collector's chat where we went to Thor's house, we went to James's house. There was a handful of us over there. Had a really good day.
Yeah, it was
reviewed
nice.
some pieces, chilled out. Gambit behind, so wrong way behind me there. It's like a Gambit custom here. So walked away with that. Did a little trade.
Good day's work there.
Yeah, not a bad day's work, was it? So
No.
I'm trying to like move so you can kind of see it. If I keep moving the wrong way. Can you see it? Nope, that's why it's hard when you like. I think it's like mirrored or something. Anyway, so basically, yeah, I got that custom Gambit. Been offered a few trades for it, which I'm probably going to do. I mean, it's a nice piece, and it's like a low run of I think 80, but to me, it's not really worth the price people pay for it. And I got a good deal on it, and you know, I just think I'd rather trade up for it.
Yeah.
I mean, when we first saw it, I mean, you know, it's not what. Anyway, we'll go
It's
on
nice.
time. But
It's a nice piece. I like the piece. Yeah. That's nice.
It's a nice piece. Not a bad piece at all.
It's a very nice
heavier
piece.
than I thought it was.
It's a very nice piece.
And you got a piece in?
Yeah, I got in the XM Studios Black Panther. So you know, great news there. I dealt with you know, I had Mohammed Shaflik sort me out. Sent some people his way, so he's got some good business out of it, which is deservedly so because he did an excellent job. So far so good. I'm expecting the Venom from Gabby, and I'm expecting the cable from Windsor. So hopefully I can report that both of those are excellent transactions and with no problems. And then you know I'm free for free, but I'll keep everybody posted on how that all goes down. But Mohammed, he did me proud. He was man of his word. He didn't fuck me about. I paid him. He shipped it. You know, it was here quick. You know, from the day I paid him, it literally went out like the next day, the day after. I can't ask for any more than that. That's exactly the type of thing I expect. So I'm very pleased.
Well, I mean, when he said it's just been picked up by I can't remember if it was TNT or DHL.
DHL it was. Yeah, it was DHL.
Or DHL, and he said it's just been picked up. I was at your house that night. We went to see Logan, and then basically, the morning, the day after, you started saying to me, I just got a message from DHL saying it's been released. You said at like 2, like in the middle of the night, and then you said, oh, it's on its way, and I'm like, yeah, fuck off. And then I was knock on the door, and it was like 26 hours from when the guy picked it up.
It was 26 hours. It's exactly when it was. Yeah, you know, I spoke to him about 11. I spoke to him about 11 o'clock, and it was at my house 1 o'clock the next day. It's
The thing
crazy.
about it as well is, I mean, the thing I appreciate the most out of all of that is the fact that we, with Mohammed, there was a little bit of a falling out. We had a few issues with him before. He was kind of stuck in the middle of our
Yeah, that's how I see it. I
IA
mean, it wasn't an
falling
issue
out.
with Mohammed at all. He worked for
No,
Imaginarium Arts. We had a fallout of Imaginarium Arts owner, and he tried to do damage control and save the reputation because he was the only fucking
yeah,
professional guy working for that company that we knew of. He was the only person who was fucking sorting that out. So he tried to put out some fires. And obviously, when
yeah,
when we were sort of like trying to help IA out, I wasn't worried about those pre-orders. But obviously, when the fucking shit with IA happened, I thought to myself, oh, for fuck's sake, I bet you I'm going to be the last person to fucking get it, or I'll get it and it's something wrong. And obviously, I have other connections, so I'd always have, I've got my back would be covered anyway, but it's not the point. You don't want to
yeah.
go through that. So, you know what I mean? He
No, no.
didn't, it came out the door, he sent my shit straight out, he didn't fuck me around, he was professional and he was a man of his
Yeah,
word,
yeah.
so fair fucking play. And obviously, I've got another deal with him going for the Electro, and if that runs smooth, I may go in for some other pre-orders. If anything comes my way, I may jump on that bandwagon because,
Yeah.
at the moment it was a very pleasant transaction. I got a piece in, and it's mint, absolutely perfect, and I love it. It's a very nice piece.
Really, really nice piece actually. I mean, we did the unboxing. That's been posted.
Yeah,
I haven't finished editing the review yet. We try and take. Well, I try and take a little longer with the actual editing side of it. I mean,
yeah, it's the best way.
we posted the Sideshow Phoenix, which is actually just in front of me, kind of here.
Yeah, that's
We
right.
posted the review for that, and between the two of us, we were very, very happy with the way that turned
Yeah,
out.
yeah,
The video was very clear, the sound was good, and it covered what we wanted to cover, so we were very happy with the way that turned out.
yeah.
Georgia even went to go and say it was probably our best review. So
I've got, I don't, obviously, I tell you in private, don't try and make out I don't, but, I was very proud of you. I think you did it, I think you did an exceptional job with that review. I really do. And
yeah,
I know that, we've got some older stuff that will go up that will be in a few different locations, but from the last 12 videos we've done, I think they're going to come out exceptionally well, so I'm really pleased. They're all in 4K, they're all sharp, and that's what we're trying to do, trying to give people a bit more bang, then that
yeah.
trying to improve every year. That's what's important in it, is trying to improve, get
Well, it's
better
about
every year.
evolution. I mean, it's
I
about
agree.
like basically the thing about this channel, which I really do like, the way that we've been doing it, is the fact that it shows our whole development as collectors. Really, I mean, obviously there was a bit at the beginning that was missing where, I mean, I was collecting like movie maniacs or whatever else and Eagle Moss, but in the
Yeah,
middle, it kind of picked up from when we started to buy pretty our first Bowman pieces. So George got
yeah,
his
man.
Thanos, and I got like a mini Doctor Doom or whatever it was, and
No, you got a full
I
size
got
Bowen Doctor Doom, dude. Didn't you get a full size
no,
one?
I had
Or
a
you
mini.
had the mini one. Shit, man, that's so long
I had a
ago.
mini one, yeah, and I had a Kobakia cable, which actually is really, really
It is
underrated piece. I
actually
mean,
an
I bought it for
underrated
like,
piece. It was a nice piece.
I think I paid like 40 quid for it or
What
something,
happened
and
to
then
that?
and
Actually,
also
I
the
wondered what happened to that. I like that.
I sold it. I just literally started getting bigger
That's
pieces,
what
and
happens, doesn't it?
all the small pieces just went. I just started like, okay, all my bone mini busts are going, all my bone minis are going, all my actually the Eagle Moss went first. I sold those to a guy I still speak to today. Actually, got him into all the groups and things. Actually, probably will regret it because I probably cost him a lot of money. And then I started selling all the smaller pieces, and I've had. I mean, we didn't even mention this, but actually we've been doing the kind of channels we've been running for about 4 years. So,
Wow.
but we did post a couple of videos, and then we kind of had like a long period off because the first couple of videos were a piss take. So
Yeah,
it
of
was a bit
course.
like we weren't actually going to do this. It was a bit of a joke. We posted them, and then I kind of went back and I wanted to comment on a video or something, and it basically said I had messages, and then I was like, yeah, Geo, people are actually watching this. Should we actually try and do one properly? And then Geo got the Thanos faux bronze, so we were like, yeah, let's do that one. and it kind of evolved from there. And that's the main thing is the evolution of our collection goes along with the evolution of the actual, the channel and the
Yeah,
style
man,
that
and
we're
the
putting in.
reviews
So,
and stuff, obviously, and adding a few more strings to the bow. Them top 5
sure.
video went down really well, so that's good. The reaction
Yeah, the
video
top.
for Thanos went
Yep.
down really well, so we have to do, we see if there's any new videos out. We'll try and do a few more of those, which is just
Yeah, I mean
nice.
that
It's
was.
nice to add a few little things. Try and give people a bit of a variation.
Yeah, I forgot about that because we hadn't done a chat since then. But
No.
yeah, we did the Thanos reaction video, which actually we got comments to say that it was being watched in the Sideshow office, which is really
Nice.
funny. And then we did the top 5 DC premium formats by Sideshow. We also filmed I think another 3 top 5s as well, which will be posted shortly. We're just trying to work out when to post because we don't want to bombard too much out. We want some kind of system. We just don't want to post everything. So we're just trying to work out whether we post a video when that video gets to 1,000, we then post a new video.
That's our idea at the minute. Is after the 100th chat, innit? After the 100th chat, we're thinking that's what we'll do, right? We're thinking about
possibly.
that.
I mean, we'll look at what numbers. I mean, if we post something and then 4 weeks later it's on 200 views, then we'll review the numbers. But I mean, at the moment, I mean the Phoenix video in the last week or so we posted, or 2 weeks since we did the chat, we've probably posted like about 5 videos, and I think nearly all of them, apart from the DC one, are over 1,000. Some of them are 3,000, some of them are 2,000. So we're doing really well, like over the last couple of weeks with numbers.
Yeah, it's always good.
And it's you guys.
Yeah, it's definitely it's the team. So mad love for that.
What we want to do is, do you want to go straight onto the pictures, or what do you want to do?
Well, it's up to you. Do you wanna? Do you want to talk about the hype train that's been going through, or is that involved in your photo somewhere?
Well, it's in the pictures.
All right, so let's get to it when we get to it. Let's go. I'm ready when you are.
All right.
Savage.
Basically, I mean, we'll start the pictures because they cover a few points anyway, which are like chat points. Just I use these as like cue cards, really. So
you said that at my speech. You said that at my wedding.
What's that?
You said that, but you had your little. You said, "Oh, I've got little cue cards, so I look like a gay game show host."
Did I say that? God.
Yeah, I've got you on film.
I did have the cue cards. Well, it cut off during my speech, didn't it? Also.
Yeah, part of it. That's all.
All right. So basically, this is just a reminder that we are over. Can you see it?
No. I can see it on the other little screen, so I just click on that screen.
Oh, do you know why? Because I've hidden it. So basically, this is just a little small thing, just to remind me that we went over 4,000 members on the RaddTitan group. So I mean, again,
good,
thanks guys for supporting us. Thanks for that. We just
making
went over
it like
3,
a family as well, man. It's we don't want to run that.
Yeah.
We don't want to run that group so hard, telling people what you can and can't fucking do, and don't be friends with this. And if you're if you're in that group, you can't be in this group. And if your penis hangs to the left, then you can't fucking join. All this sort of shit. But it's just like it's kind of nice.
In the group, then, huh?
Yeah, well, we all hang. Well, me and I mean, the thing is the most important thing is that people are quite respectful for each other. There's people out there like to have it like a piss take, and you know the fuck you are, Galactus loving motherfucker. Yeah. You know who you are.
Well, as I say, when you got kicked off,
bridge dwelling troll bitch.
He is the if you don't know the
RaddTitan troll.
Yeah, the registered RaddTitan troll is Mo Bear. So,
but you know what?
Brandon Guerrero's chilled out a little bit now, isn't he?
Yeah, Brandon Guerrero's and also, but the point is that people are active. They're posting a lot. You know what I mean? And they're very funny, and it's all in good spirits, and it's all with the best intentions. People just like to have a little bit of a wind up at times, but it's all giggles and laugh, and it never goes too far. So I'm actually really proud of it, our group at the minute, because I do think it's going on really well. So mad love to Mo, mad love to all them boys out there, Brera, Guerrero, and all them lot out there. You know, Kevin's doing a great job, and you know, Zhao's doing they're all doing a good job, and Derek. So you know, good efforts, good efforts all round. Really happy.
No, we got good. So yeah, we do. I mean, we're very lucky. I mean, with the group we have, and you know, the group of people we have in there, and I think there were times where there was a little bit of drama, and then you kind of have no choice. But yeah, I've only ever I think I've only got like all blocked off of RaddTitan, and you know, that's reasons for like, you know, we post porn or sunglasses mostly, but there's two of them where, you know, something comes up and they've been blocked, but after the certain people go, there's not really been any big drama on this, so it's not too bad.
Touch wood.
Bad. I've probably talked too soon now, haven't I?
Touch wood, bro. Touch something wood in your house.
A lot of guys. I'm touching. I got my arm on the armrest. Got a lot of guys commenting as well. So I've just
do that before we get into the pictures.
There's one of the other trolls as well, Roberta, who's sort of saying about time earlier on when we came on. I'm just going through. Someone bought the Alien Warrior by Palisades for $27.99.
Shit, that's
that was actually a good piece. I had that for. I bought that for like
150.
Yeah, I bought the Warrior in the big chap. I think I paid about £100 for it, and then I traded it for Batgirl exclusive.
Touch.
So, all right. So what we'll do. Marvelous Statues is saying you have to be in decent shape to handle the XM boxes. So they are pretty heavy. George on the Black Panther video, he was basically, I had to fast forward it. He spent about 4.5 minutes
gassing,
the
bro.
box out.
Gas is worse than sparring.
And then he was well out.
That's 4.5 minutes of fucking wrestling. I'd rather do wrestling than do that shit. The thing is, it's like a vacuum, and yeah, man, exciting as well because you know, Cable and Venom are due. So exciting times, man.
Bigger boxes. Bigger
boxes, yeah.
Yeah. Right, so next up, we have a little competition. Basically, one of the members, one of the admin, has actually he ran a competition not so long ago for what was it? The Amazing Spider-Man 316, which is actually one of my favourite covers. He ran that for the CGC copy of that. Jeremy Laddin won it, and this is his next competition, which is for a very rare hardcover.
I can't see this shit. I can see it in the corner of my screen. Can you make so everyone can see it, or is it just me that can't? So I can click on it if need be.
No, it's you because you've clicked on my picture.
I click on that. There you are. Now I can see it. Good.
Yeah, exactly. All right. So
did you call me a dick bag? Is that what you said? Dick bag.
Yeah, it was the first thing that came to my mind.
Nice.
So this is a run of 500.
Oh, nice.
This is the Street Fighter 2 Ultimate Edition hardcover.
And I'd like that as well.
It doesn't. Yeah, I do as well. I like the comic he gave away. And I like this. So basically, it's by like a company called Udon. I think it's UDON.
Yeah, Udon. Yeah,
and,
they're the Street Fighter guys.
He's got a. There you go. Look at that.
Oh, very nice. Yeah, lovely.
Ooh. So basically, I mean, he's got a competition he's running on the RaddTitan group. So go on there, check it out. All you got to do is basically on the RaddTitan group. You got 3 chances. You can comment on like a story of how you remember playing Street Fighter. So you can then also
it's golden fry for us, isn't it, bits?
Yeah, that's why I said that to Joel as well.
Golden fry, that is.
You comment on your favourite character, and then you can also comment. The third one is you tag someone, so you get 3 chances in the competition. And then what will happen is your names will be put onto like a spreadsheet type thing, and then go onto random.org to pick the winner. So I don't know if Joel's put the closing date on there, so I'll check that out as well. Tell him to put one up if he hasn't. I think he said he's going to give the prize away, but I think he then said I'll have to run the competition. I'll have to double check with him.
Cool.
So yeah,
still,
we'll
great
get
gift,
sorted.
man. Great entry. Great job.
Really, really nice gift. So, as I say, it retailed at $100, and
nice.
retailed at $100. It sold out, and it goes for probably doubled out now on eBay. So
Easy.
it's a really nice prize, and huge thank you for him to giving that away and giving it away in our name as well. So really nice of him. He is one of the moderators on the RaddTitan group.
Yeah, he's one of the guards. He's one of the old guards for
one
us.
of the guards.
So he makes.
So, yeah.
When I'm busy with my cock in my hand trying to work out whether you're allowed to post this or that, he's already dealt with it, or they've already dealt with it.
Well, that's what happened before. We had a moderator group, which they don't really post on it now, but Geo basically was asking about what should we do this or should we do that, about deleting a post or something. It's already been done. So
yeah, they were just like, George, man, get back to masturbating and stop bothering us. It's all fine.
yeah.
I was like, fine, fuck it, all right, nice.
All right. So next reminder is basically
100-mile-an-hour speed limit.
miles an hour. Basically, for this one, this is just to remind me that in probably like 2 weeks. So depending on what day we're doing it, so it's going to be around 2 weeks' time. Next chat is 99. Next one after that is 100, and we just want to say that you definitely want to watch it because if you like the chat, if you watch the chat, we are going to be doing giveaways on that.
Severe ones,
we
though,
suggested we suggested
you ain't getting no Bowen bust, so fucking tune in and pay attention.
Yeah, you ain't getting no no raffle where you pay $10 to enter or whatever else. This is going to be a proper giveaway like we did last time with
lots of stuff.
Arturus, not Arturus, what's it called? No, Amaterasu, sorry. So with the Amaterasu, with the Kylo Ren, with the what was the other one we did? We did another one, didn't we? Kylo Ren. We did one more. But yeah, so we got those ones as well. So basically, we will be doing a big giveaway. We've already been given 3 things to give away. So basically, yeah, we just keep an eye out. If you're not subscribed as well, just make sure you subscribe. I think it's down there somewhere, but I don't know if it's actually when it's live. It's there, but when you watch it back, there'll be a live. I keep doing the wrong fucking side of the screen. No, down here somewhere. There you go. Down here, there's a live button. So yeah, press that. I'm trying to think what else. I'm pretty sure we gave away another hot toy, didn't we?
We've given away a few things, man. We always giving shit away, not keeping anything. Half of this stuff, this is annoying me. Half of this shit that we're getting in a minute. I want Giles' book. I want his comic. The stuff that fucking all the companies are sending, I want to keep. But at the end of the day, you know what I mean. We're family, and we try and look after our own. So we try and make sure you have a proper way to win. No strings, no money, no nothing. It's all for you. So. Follow the instructions on the 100 show. It'll all be there. You'll be able to see what you can win. It'll be very transparent because you know how me and Alex hate when things are not transparent and clear. We want it to be clear and concise, and it's bang. This is yours. Good luck. Well,
it'll be basically. It'll be. I don't know. We don't know the terms of the actual competition, but it'll be something really basic like comment here or tag here, like tag someone here, or it'll be something along that lines. If you tag this person here, then you two will be entered, and it'll be something along those lines. And then it'll be on a Facebook Live video, which will actually then be live.
Yeah.
And there's no way of doing it. It's beyond like random.org. You'll see the fucking times and whatever else. So, it'll be very, very transparent.
Yes.
So, yeah.
Cool.
So that's just to remind us of that. So definitely watch. We're trying to think of
100 shows, man. 100 shows.
Yeah, we're trying to think
of about
what
300 hours of me and you chatting. Jesus Christ.
Chatting utter shit. So basically, I mean, so just definitely watch it, and we're trying to throw in a few other surprises in there.
Of course.
We are talking about what to do, and we are. We have a bit heated debates about what George thinks we should do and what I think we should do.
And then we just ignore both people and do something completely different.
Probably, yeah. So that's my reminder for that. That's my reminder for that's the custom Gambit piece.
Yeah.
And then we're on to the pictures now. So,
Good, let's go.
okay, so let's go into those. So basically, that's the custom gambit, and then this is just basically first for figures. We're doing like a April Fools to say they basically were doing the Avatar pieces, the Last Airbender. So that was
Last
actually, if you
Airbender.
saw that and you got excited about it, scrap it because it was a April Fools.
They're such a
But
pair of wind-ups, Alex and Chocks. Facts.
but the way they the way they did it was quite smart, and it probably was trying to gauge for interest as well. That's what I would do.
Yeah.
So I
Sly
mean they do
bearded
that thing on
bastards.
Thursdays, which they look out, they look for they do the votes for which pieces are popular.
Yeah.
So basically, that will definitely be, if popular, there will be something that could be made if they get the
Cool.
license for it.
Sweet.
Also, I mean, check out their group. I mean, they got the community there, which I think it just reached 20,000
Talk
members.
about taking a shit on our cornflakes, isn't it?
Yeah. So they have 20,000 members, and they're doing another. They did a kind of reveal for the 20,000, which got coming up, and then the other April which I came across. This was from XM Studios. It was a little bit of a play on, if you were under a rock or you were off of social media, you wouldn't have seen all the posts about Thanos from Sideshow. We're going to talk about it after for a little while. But the Thanos Sideshow, Thanos on Throne from Sideshow, basically, whenever I went on my Facebook feed, it was flooded with pictures of Thanos. Non-stop people conversations about Thanos over and over again.
Yeah.
So XM basically sort of playing with that a little bit and sort of saying that they're making a Thanos on bed statue, which is a 75 edition, and it's basically, so I don't know if you can read that, or you probably can't read on your phone.
I can't read in
the
general.
RaddTitan Thanos has been most talked about on social recently. No better time to unveil the ultimate XM statue, Thanos on bed statue, because what's even bigger and more epic than a throne is probably a bed. Featuring insane amount of details on the bed frames, the Mad Titan himself lays on in a contorted pose of desire and ambition, dreaming of 75 pieces worldwide. Yes, you heard us right. Thanos will come with 2 comfortably fluffy pillows, a blanket painted in Unreal Infinity colors, and the first 10 lucky customers will get an exclusive Adam Warlock bedside lamp. Happy April Fools. So yeah,
At least they made it
well
obvious, because I'm pretty sure people were quite excited.
I was quite excited until I was like, "Wow, fucking
pissed me off, man!" Because once that Thanos maquette fucking thing went up, Facebook decided that they're gonna fucking throw me out of Facebook and suspend my account. So I was like, I can't see anything, can't see anything. So just because my Facebook name was Neo Man, they were like, you need to show us your passport or your driving license. It says Neo Man. I was like, yeah, time to open a different account. Fuck's sake.
Yeah, they did that with me. They did that with me before I had to send them everything.
Yeah, I told them fuck all. I just started my own fucking shit. I'll let you start again.
All right. So the next one is, we're onto the pieces now. So basically, what we've got now is the Alpha 3 Studios, and this is the Captain America they did, and this has been painted up in stealth colors.
So is this the same one as the other one where he's got Ultron's head and stuff? Is it the same sculpting?
Yeah, same sculpt, but it's basically just no, Ultron. It's not the one with Ultron's head, is it?
It's the one where he's sort of standing in here. It's got like one of them's got Ultron's head in his hands, or maybe it's Iron Man's head or something.
I'm not sure
it's got something like that. I remember. It's nice.
Basically, it's the one that you see it normally painted in classic colours. You see a few variants of it because
does Captain America look like this? I mean, I'm not a huge, but does he look like
a huge fan? But there's a stealth edition somewhere along the line.
Okay, I've just never seen him all in black like a ninja like that.
This is early days of the So this is Alpha
Cyborg.
3 Studios, and this is
Cyborg.
Cyborg, and this is VAY Sculptures.
It looks
who
like
does most.
it looks like fucking somebody's wants a game of table tennis to me.
Well, it's early concept, but yeah, and
Yeah, I know.
yeah, that VAY who does all of the Alpha 3 pieces, I believe. This came up on the Sideshow website, and I've got to say, this is actually one of my favourite pieces from the last. Was it the
It was 2016.
San Diego? Or
bro.
was it New York?
Yeah,
I
it was
can't remember.
2000. I can't remember. It was last year.
I think it might have been
stuff.
New York. So this was shown at New York, I believe, maybe San Diego, but it was shown last year anyway. And
Have you got the production pictures?
Yeah.
Good, cool.
So basically, these are the ones that went on the website, and
Let me have a look at that for a minute.
I just think it looks really nice.
Is that still translucent resin?
It is actually. I mean, when
thing?
you zoom in, it goes a bit glitchy, but you can see some translucency here.
Yeah.
But
doesn't look as translucent as it did last time, and the colours look fucking crazy.
Yeah, because what you've got like an angel at the top and a demon here.
Yeah, you can't really see it because of the black background and the angle, but yeah, maybe there's more pictures of it. Yeah,
well, you can see the demon wings.
Yeah, that's
you can
better.
See the angel wings.
It's better there.
I just I think this is Mark Newman, and I just think
crazy, this piece.
I just hope they deliver on this one, because this piece that's
there's something quite there's something quite dark about jesters as well, isn't they? They're like clowns in a way. They're like old school clowns, isn't they? So there's something that's a bit, because they're so false. There's something terrifying in that. Kind of like that. Kind of like the look of this piece a lot. Definitely the best Court of the Dead piece that I've seen so far.
Yeah, I mean, I agree. I just think this one they've really tried on it, and I just think I'm super impressed. Super impressed with this one. I don't think I'll add it to my collection though. That's the only thing I'm going to say, because I've got too many lines, and I can't afford to start up collecting Court of the Dead as well.
Yeah, it's doing quite well in it. So you know what I mean. If you
I think it is. I mean,
if you jump into Court of the Dead, you've got to buy probably 15 pieces off the bat. There's got to be.
Well, I mean, they
already, there must be.
I don't think the game they released a video game as well. I don't think it did very well. And also they've released some digital comics, which I think you could download them free on Sideshow at one point, but I'm not sure if you still can.
You can see the translucent resin there, and the demon and the angel there from them pictures. You can see it.
Oh there. Yeah.
It's good. It's full of detail, man. It's cracking details all over it. Looks cracking. Looks madness. Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, I like it a lot. I like to chase my little nephew around with that.
We both went a bit. All right, sorry about that, guys.
No, mine was fine. I just thought it was me. Sometimes when you're on a live and there's no sound, you have to sometimes just grit it for a couple of seconds, like 10, 15 seconds, and then go out and come back in just in case it's your feed. All right, no worries.
All right, it wouldn't be us without technical issues.
Oh yeah, at least you know it ain't fakes, ain't been hacked. At least we know that much.
Yeah.
All right, get back to Mallow. We'll get back to the Malestros guy.
Oh yeah, we called him Malestros before. So basically, let's just go through this. So is that the General Reaper?
Which one? Oh, I have to click on it now, don't I? Yeah, I think no. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe.
All right, so that's the Reaper, and then this is the Fool's True Face, which is the exclusive head. This also come up for pre-order on the April Fools, which was quite clever.
I really like this as well. Yeah, that's clever. That's clever marketing. But Sideshow, they're not amateurs at this game. You know what I mean? They know what they're doing. I really like that exclusive head. Exclusive head's nice.
I prefer the regular. I think
I think I do. They haven't made it shine with that thing on it now. It doesn't look as the face looks different in that picture than it does in the reveal.
Yeah. All right. So I'm just turning my camera on. Right. Next up, this is a custom flash, because I know there's loads of people waiting on Sideshow to do a flash. Sideshow released a print recently People then started saying, "Oh, is this going to be mean that Sideshow's going to do a flash?"
Yeah.
They're getting all excited about it, and they still haven't really shown anything. So people are doing customs. There's 2 or 3 customs I know about, and this is one of them. I don't really. I mean, I think it's a bit too static for me.
It's a hard one, isn't it? Because everyone's trying. I guess everyone's trying to do, Prime One, and not everybody else are trying to do,
Yeah.
a momentum sort of pose. You know what I mean?
Well, dynamic. Yeah.
Yeah, but
So
running
what I
and
do
stuff
think
like
as well is, I mean, I don't know. I mean, I know they're trying to make it to go with the Justice League line.
Well, it will be, won't it? Because there is definitely, there's room for a museum pose Flash, because everybody else is. So yeah,
dynamic.
It's a smart business, yeah.
Right. So
you're not digging it then. You're not digging it.
I don't think it's. I mean, I think it could be better. I do like elements of it. I mean, I don't think there's anything wrong with the sculpt. I just find the pose a bit boring, and I don't like the Elmar's head. Other than that, I mean, I don't. There's nothing wrong with the sculpt of it at all. I just think I mean, it's personal preference. I think I would prefer the Flash. Kind of needs to be done in a dynamic pose, I believe. Again, it's personal preference.
Yeah, I really like Prime One's one.
Yeah.
I mean,
that's really dynamic, isn't it?
Yeah, I really like that. That one I like.
This is the custom XM Thanos glove.
Gauntlet, you
this
bitch.
Is by glove. It's a glove. No. Gauntlet, and done by a Spanish company, and
light up.
It does light up. Yeah. There you go.
Doesn't look like the golds match.
No, this looks like kind of like a plasticky gold. Do you know?
Yeah, it does. Yeah.
Looks like if you got like a Christmas ball, it looks like you're having a Christmas tree.
Yeah,
and it's like he just raided his mum's fucking Christmas decoration box. He took the fucking ball, remolded the plastic, heated up with a lighter, and then added some Christmas lights to it.
Definitely, there's definitely yeah.
It's quite expensive. I don't think it's that cheap either. I think we're saying that. I think we bash quite a lot of things that James Wallace buys. I don't know why he hangs around with us.
This is James Wallace.
James bought this. I don't know why he hangs around with us. We just bitch about all his stuff, and then we go to his house, and I nearly dropped.
My problem is they did another one of this. They did another one, right? And it was just, you know what I mean? For me, it's an impossibility. They did another one. I can't remember who it was that done it, but it looked like basically it'd been dragged behind a fucking car. It was so porous and rough compared to the smoothness of the XM one. It doesn't. And for me, everyone's talking about this, Sideshow maquette Thanos light up. I really hope it doesn't light up. I don't want it to light up at all. There's something about light ups I just find cheap, and I don't enjoy them. I don't like them at all. So I don't want it. To be honest with you, I don't want any light ups on any of my pieces. The best light up I have is that cube thing, and I've never used it. That's the best light up I've seen. Is like bright and stuff, but I still think there's just a little bit of cheapness to it that I can't get past. In my own personal preference, I just think they just look cheap.
Yeah, I mean, it depends on the piece, because I mean,
I don't like them on any. I don't. Your Guyver bust is very nice, but I still maintain that without it lit up, it looks more classy and expensive. When you turn yours on, yours got a decent, but certainly behind the eyes, it's a little bit more subtle, Alex. I don't know what it is, but some light ups are just kind of like, they're just like light ups. They're just like having light bulbs.
Well, I mean, I've got a handful. I think the lino, I think the sword lineup is a cool thing, but the eyes are a bit terrible. The Robocop I've got from PCS is the worst light up I've ever seen in my life. The Sideshow Mark 6 Iron Man, I think, is a very good light up, and I think it's needed on an Iron Man. I think an Iron Man is a character.
People say that. I have the classic Iron Man from my XM. I have to pre-order for that, thanks to my boy Derek. But It's another one.
Actually, I've got more. God, I didn't
If
realize
they
how many I
turn
had.
around and say if they turn around and they're like, yeah, we're not going to bother with it, it's too much aggro, I don't care. I'll be like, yeah, that's great for me, that's fine. Also, as
But they've
well,
also got the
I don't like
XM Wolverine and
I don't
the
like
XM
handling
Doctor
things
Strange.
I don't like handling things with too much of a light up features for them as well, because I think the piece is hollowed out a bit too much. I think the best kind, my opinion is the best kind of light ups are the one that basically, like, if for example, if this glove just has a little switch in the inside of it, you just turn it on and put it on his arm, then it's fine. But if it has wires going through the whole piece, you're just asking for trouble, dude. This is my opinion.
Well, that's sort of what you say about like the XM pieces, where the XM Wolverine and Doctor Strange, the light section is separate. So basically, like, if I just pull this out, fuck it up. So basically, I mean that's the light up, and it's super bright as well if it turns on Tiga. So I mean that's the light up for it, but it's actually in its own section.
It's completely separate. It's
and you can unscrew it, and you can kind of
get that sort of premium feel when you lift up the Wolverine base. It's heavy and it's solid and it feels. I just don't like I don't like some of them when they just feel light because of it, because they're full of fucking wires and connectors.
Well, what there was as well was a lot of the original kind of Star Wars pieces. All the sabers went, and people just they didn't take very long to go. I mean, LED technology's come a long way since then, but at the time, it's just.
I mean, if Sideshow with the maquette are gonna do the light up, I just hope that they have the gauntlet just on its own. Like a separate one, like two gauntlets, one that has like electric feature in it. They just flick a switch on the inside and it turns on. That's fine. Just don't put wires through the fucking piece, because it's just going to kill it.
Yeah.
I think I don't know what it is with these things. I'm not too. That don't look bad from there. It doesn't look like the gold's match to me.
Oh, the gold's not going to match.
Yeah, but that's what's wrong with it. It just stands out for all the wrong reasons. Because in the
this is just a printout of the thing that Winchar Wan was working on, and then the other one on the left is the Hulk that Andy Burkholz sculpted.
We need to talk about the scales, because they're clearly wrong then.
Well, Hulk's slightly bigger, isn't he?
What do you mean slightly bigger? The thing is only 6 foot tall.
Yeah.
He's only 6 foot, the thing. He's not tall. And the Hulk is not 6 foot. I mean, Bruce Banner is fucking probably taller than 6 foot. That's the problem. The Hulk is not 6 foot I don't think any time. I mean, even if you go back to sort of old school Hulk, I don't think he's 6 foot, dude. I think he's like 7, 8 feet. So.
Yeah, but I mean, you probably have like the Thing comics where he's like fucking 7 foot. Because
the one thing I'm going to say is like, obviously you can always find art in comics that will support you no matter what happens, because they're not consistent. They're not consistent. But
look at Venom in some comics. Venom looks like the Hulk.
They do look great together.
Yeah,
like a fight as a pair off. They look fucking great together. Sadly, I think I'd prefer that Thing than I would the Hulk at the moment. I don't even like the Thing. I think that fucking Thing is really, really good.
I actually, I don't like the Thing. I think the Thing is my worst Marvel superhero character, like popular character. I know a lot of people really like him, but I really dislike him. And I think the Thing is a much better piece. That Hulk is it's good, but it's not like, I don't think it's like amazing. And also the price is fucking ridiculous. The price selling for like $4.5 grand.
Really?
It's like, what? Are you kidding me? Yeah.
How much is Winshar's one?
I think Winshar's one was like $1,000 or so when it went up for pre-order, but
yeah, I'd rather have that.
Yeah.
Does it look like it's got? Yeah, I'm sure it has. Look, I'm not surprised either. Love the water, and that's brilliant.
Yeah. Then we got David Martinez Monte, he just seems to pump things out all the time. Jesus. Basically, oops, sorry, go back here.
What are you going back for?
Just can't see it. So that's the thing. glove. Sorry, I think we clicked on us for a bit. And then you got the David Martinez at Belmonte, who's, as I
It's
say,
a
just
Dragon
putting
Ball
out
Z
loads
thing,
of
isn't
pieces.
it?
This is Dragon Ball Z. I mean, I've never seen an episode of Dragon Ball Z. So
I watched what part of the film with a little purple lizard, a purple lizard god thing that comes and kicks the shit out of everyone. I watched a bit of it.
The film is meant to be like terrible.
Oh, I don't know. I just watched a bit. I watched like 20 minutes. It was on TV.
Right. So I mean, this is what he's done is he's gone for like a real look. But I do know that Aaron Perez did the same thing, and it got really slated by people. People just are like, "This is nothing like the original art. What are you doing? You know, just stick to the artwork." So people bashed it big time.
I quite like this one.
I think it looks really nice. I think it looks really cool. I thought Aaron's was really cool as well.
Yeah.
So he's got the switch out head. So you got the kind of really realistic head there.
Yeah.
And then you got the kind of more
closer to the comic one,
more cartoony.
Yeah, I like that one.
Yeah,
nice.
And then you got another head there as well.
Jesus, that looks like a completely different hand.
Yeah,
that looks like that, dude.
One.
Have you seen it? I don't know if they have it in America. Have you seen like the Skeletor and He-Man? You're so supermarket. Have you seen it?
I've not seen it. My
dad it's so
me
funny, man. That's what that dude looks like. There.
My dad texts me going, "No, have you seen that He-Man? Have you seen He-Man?" I'm like, "What are you talking about?" He goes, "Have you seen the advert with He-Man?" I'm like, "I don't know what you're talking about." And he told me to Google it.
Did you watch it, or did you just ignore your dad like you usually did? You just blanked him as you usually do. All right, that's got different eyes.
It looks like it's like, yeah, I just saw that. So this like, I know it comes with 3 heads, but these are different eyes.
Yeah, definitely.
But that looks like someone's fucked. No, that looks like someone's fucked with that one.
Yeah, it does.
It?
Yeah, maybe. I don't know.
This one looks more photoshopped. Or maybe it is 4 heads. Okay, maybe you got 4 heads then.
I kind of like the 2 on the left. I don't like them 2 on the right, but that's me.
No, I don't like the ones on the right either. I don't like the clear resin hair. I just don't think it really looks that good. I like this one. If I had to choose one, that's my favourite one there.
Yeah, either of them ones I like on the left. I'll take either. It looks cool though. Like the pose and stuff. It's going to be a big fucking piece, isn't it? It's going to be quite a beast.
Yeah, it's like a fucking Kratos piece where it comes out really far, doesn't it?
Mm.
So you got that there. I always think that the symbol, the Dragon Ball Z things, they look like bouncy balls.
Oh, the little I forgot
energy ball thing.
I forgot what they're fucking called, man. Dragon balls. That's what they are, aren't they? Isn't that what they are?
Let's not even pretend, because there's like some loyal fans for that. I'm not guessing wrong names for that shit. If you start guessing wrong names for that, you're gonna get fucking butchered.
Get fucking lynched.
Yeah. So.
Okay.
And then it comes with 2 bases.
Oh really?
It comes with like 3 or 4 heads and 2 bases.
Shit, man, that's like a switch out dream,
like
isn't it?
This dragon head.
Right.
And then you get like this dude. So you got 2.
Yeah, you want the dragon head, man.
Yeah.
You want that dragon head, bro.
This is then First Figures are doing Guts. So this is the teaser for Guts. So I'm really interested to see what they do with that. Obviously, like there's quite a few companies doing that at the moment, so it'd be really interested to see kind of what they're offering. And after seeing a few First Figures pieces in hand, I'm pretty impressed. I mean, the piece they sent us for the giveaway. What happened was basically when we mentioned we were doing show 100 and we were going to do a giveaway, I speak to the guys who work over at First Figures, and they hit me up and they said, "How about we do this? We'll send you over a piece. We will send you over an unnumbered piece. What you guys then can do is you guys can write on the actual base, and you can actually say, RaddTitan 100 chat, Alex and Geo, and sign it and just give it to the winner." And I thought that was a really nice
class.
kind of
it's a class. It's a classy move. But the thing is with them, their First Figure guys, is they're like collectors and fans themselves properly. None of the bullshit. They're You know, they've got such a big online presence. They do a chat every week. They never miss it. You know, they're on there for hours answering questions and queries, and you know, just gauge us. They have their fingers on the pulse of what their fan base want.
Yeah.
And
I don't know how the fuck they get any work done. I mean, they're
their
online.
deliverables
They're
are good
on
though as well.
Facebook. They're on Facebook all the time. I do not know how they get any work done. You know.
Well, you've got the piece in your room, so you know damn well that they're delivering, and they're delivering huge. So it's really nice. I can't wait to see that. Going to come over and probably review that as well.
Maybe next Thursday if you can.
Yeah, we'll do it. Sort
I know you're going away, but yeah, next Thursday's a good day.
Am I?
All right. You're going away for Easter weekend.
Ah, fuck, am I? Jesus.
You told me you were going away, unless you were fucking lying to me because you want to see me.
Probably lied, don't see you.
Talking about first and figures, this is Peter Jones who actually won our Amaterasu Akami.
How long ago did he fucking win that?
He won that a while ago. And
where's he been, in a fucking cave? What's he been doing?
He's only just posted a picture after me harassing him for a little while. So
fucking hell, what's that like the dude that you had to cut his arm off? Has he got both his hands there? Did he get caught in the cave and have to saw his fucking hand off? Is that why it took so long?
About 127 hours or something.
Yeah, that shit, whatever the fuck he is. I mean, looks like he's got both his hands there. Better be missing a leg or some shit for not fucking getting there on fucking time.
Table there, yeah.
Yeah, that's it. He's sitting. He's lost his leg. He better fucking have lost something, taking as long as he took. Fucking free
right,
shipping,
so
free piece, sample fucking piece. Got given for Jack. I'd have that in my collection.
So yeah, he just he put some pictures out. So this is what we gave
nice, man.
Last time in our competition, and
it's a sample as well. That
it's a sample, exclusive sample.
Yeah,
and the one that we were given this time, I've got the box there actually, is an unnumbered. It's not a sample. It's an unnumbered exclusive as well.
Sweet.
So yeah, and then wow, that's like one of my pictures. Damn.
It's like your photo as well.
It's like I took that one.
It's just like your picture.
Yeah, sort it out.
You're fucking out. Step into my fucking office.
All right, so then we got the these are the pins. These are the pieces that have been printed for One Punch Man. For the first figures.
Good thing you didn't ask me, because I would have said it looks like a dragon.
One Punch Man, I mean, has got a huge following. I mean, I've seen a handful of episodes. I need to watch the others. I mean, I watched probably the first 6 to 8 episodes.
I ain't seen anything.
It made me laugh badly. It made me laugh a lot.
I have to watch it.
It's a bit of a piss take. It's like it's not serious.
Who's Darkstalker?
This is Darkstalker. So this is basically
this winged person, isn't it?
Doing Morrigan, and they're doing this pose here. This is the pose they've chosen.
Okay.
So that's that.
She's hot.
Darkstalkers. I never really got into Darkstalkers.
Don't even know what it is.
The only time it was a fighting game that was on the, I think it was on like Saturn and stuff like that, and on PlayStation.
She's too busy playing Virtual Fighter on that bitch.
Yeah, and then she was also in Marvel vs. Capcom 3, I want to say.
Mm.
So yeah, she was in that. Then this is the Necros piece, which is one part of the Bounties of Bathos. And,
it's HMO then now.
It's HMO still.
Yeah.
So I mean, this is. I got to see the Ren, and I got to see the Croaking, and when I was in Singapore, and the Croaking is my favourite by far. I mean, the Croaking.
But that's a little bit more our taste.
There's nothing wrong with.
Quite nice. It's just not our taste.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with Ren. She's very like kind of Star Warsy, sci-fi like, and but for me personally, the kind of mech Croaking was more my taste.
Yeah, me too, definitely.
So what we got next? And this is the Morbius, Marvel Morbius. It's not very
whose is this
character.
Who is this?
This is Francisco Carlissimo.
Yeah, you see, the thing is with this, I really like this, but if you, how many pictures you got? You got a few?
I've got them all,
yeah. Click through a few pictures, just for a minute. I'll tell you what I would like to see, right? You see that hand there? You see that hand on that last photo? You see that left hand?
There? Oh.
Yes.
That one? Yeah,
No, no, yeah. You know your left.
the one
right
on the left,
picture?
so his right.
No, no.
So you mean his right?
His left arm. Okay, so that's the one on my right. Yeah, that one. Your arrow's next to.
Yeah, that's what I
Yeah.
said to you. You said no.
No, I said that his left arm. Right now, what I would like to see. Click on some more photos.
I can zoom in.
No, click on some more photos because there's an angle picture that I saw. That's nice. Now this one. So you see there, that middle picture. What I'd like is if he turned that arm around, so it's like grabbing onto that wrist. Do you understand? So it's grabbing onto her wrist on the back. So his hand is turned around, so that it looks like he's like got hold of it. Because at the minute, it looks like his feet are sort of glued to the fucking thing, and his hands are coming forward. If he had like the hand already sculpted onto the woman, and then it magnetized to the body to hold it into place. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Well,
It would look a little,
for that shit.
yeah, whatever. It would look like it was a little bit better balanced, like he was holding on and he was like about to jump off. Do you know what I mean? Just at the moment, it looks like
Yeah,
he's
I see
sort
what
of.
you mean. He's kind of just floating.
Yeah,
Isn't he?
it seems like he's sort of floating there, pointless, like a fucking spare one at a wedding.
Yeah.
It's like, you know what I mean? What are you waiting for? I would like to see that left arm just a little bit lower and turned around. And I don't know how they can do it, but just make it so that it's a third anchor on the piece.
Yeah.
So that it's a little bit better balanced. And then, you know what I mean? It would look like he's sort of going to jump out at you. At the moment, I don't know what it is. It just looks like he's sort of just there. Do you know what I'm saying? It just looks a bit like.
Yeah. No, I didn't think about it till you said it. It's a good call, actually.
Thank you. See, I'm not just here with my nuts in my hand.
Well, you know, even a blind fucking hen gets the corn sometimes. So basically, there's a close up on the face. I mean, there were some quite good stories with Morbius. I mean,
It's a
I think there's the
Spider-Man,
one
isn't it?
where
It's a Spider-Man villain, isn't he?
yeah, I think he's more Ghost Rider, but he is in Spider-Man. He's in the one I think where Spider-Man turns into the Man Spider.
Because he's got like suctions on his hands. He's got like things on his hands.
Yeah.
And when he touches people, he drains them that way. So you know what I mean? If you have his arm turned around on the woman and then the other hand sort of out with those sort of things visible on his open hand, like he's reaching out, I just think that's a fucking win.
Yeah, that's a good call. And I mean, I believe the artist is watching anyway because he said he was busy sculpting, so he does put it on in the background.
I think this is. I hope he is, and obviously, you know, if he takes my advice and follows everything I say, send me one of these damn pieces because I like this character. Actually, I'm a fan of this character, so I should like him. I had a couple of his comics as well. I
got a couple of the Ghost Rider ones where they basically were sealed in a packet and they had a poster.
Cool.
It's not Spirits of Vengeance. It's
no.
I can't remember. Then this came up for pre-order on Monday. This is the was Monday yesterday or today? What day is it today?
It's Tuesday, dude.
Tuesday. Okay, this came up for pre-order yesterday. Fucking hell, I thought it was Wednesday.
Technically speaking, it probably could be Wednesday because it's probably
not yet. So basically, this came up yesterday for pre-order on the PCS website, and I think this is a pretty nice piece. I mean, I think this is actually really nice. The only problem I have, obviously, is the we're not going to go into the thing we go into every time with PCS about their fucking things and you won't get this till 2021 and whatever else. But I did go into it then. Sorry. But basically, I mean, this I think is a really nice piece. It's really I don't like saying it about statues, but it is a very sexy piece.
There's nothing. There's their work is really nice. I mean, a lot of their work is really nice, but you've got to be like Mother Teresa, fucking patient, dude. You've got to be like honest to God. You've got to be Jesus, fucking Mother Teresa, Gandhi. You got to be all of them fuckers mixed in one righteous person to not get pissed off with waiting for their stuff. I hear they're trying to fix it. I hear they're trying to put something into place, and if that happens, the proof will be in the pudding. But as far as me as a personal collector, I am not patient. You found out that today when I heard that Venom and Cable were dropping. You had messages from me probably all day going, what the fuck, how much, where, what, everything else. And in fairness, I haven't got the answers I want. So as soon as I get off this chat, you're going to get more fucking messages. So
fuck off.
Exactly. The point is that personally, I'm not a patient collector. So it doesn't suit me to buy from this company. So Also, I need to talk to you about where my refunds are because I want my refunds as well.
End of the month, dickhead. We had this conversation at the end of the month. Anyway,
Good.
so
Good. End of the month's perfect. She looks
get a little
hot. There's
fucking
no question.
reminder on your fucking phone.
You are my reminder.
I think it is really well done.
I think this is from
really
when
nice.
Bison takes over the body of Cammy. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's hot, man.
Yeah.
I love it. It's a great arse shot.
I was going to say something,
It's a great flow. I kind of like the pose change up with her hands. There's a few pictures ago. If you go back a few pictures, it's quite a drastic change. It's not that. It's like got her arms crossed or some shit. Yeah, that one.
I like that.
Yeah, that's like a drastic change, bro. From there to there, I mean, I can't see any seam lines anywhere, so I don't know what's going on. Maybe those things over the shoulders are where the seam must be, but I can't see it across the chest. It's amazing.
That is a big thing.
It's a drastic change. Looks good though.
I mean, the thing that does piss me off about PCS the most is more communication, and the thing that pisses me off is the fact that if you order from PCS, they've got your email address. So basically, if there's any delays or anything like that, they should be emailing you to tell you. But they don't do that. What they do is they update it on the forums. They tell people on the forums. And it's a bit like, why are you putting it on the forums? You should have fucking mail lists for when you're going to send
literally,
out
like,
shipping
bang,
notes
here's
and
the
whatever else. You
information,
should
everybody,
go, here's like a fucking, a mail group for everyone who's ordered Cami. Here's a mail group for everyone who's ordered this. And you should have that quite easily. As a business, you should.
It should be,
It's
A's and B's, isn't it, bro?
Well, and but by going then onto the forums and going, this could be delayed by like another 6 months or whatever else. It's like, but you're telling people on the forums. You're not telling like everyone who's collecting it.
Well, they don't want you to know. That's why. Just like they remove the dates of their pre-orders as well. Once things sell out,
I found a website actually. I found how to get access to their website.
Well, share it with everyone.
I'll post it on Facebook. But I found out how you actually go into. It's on my phone. I'm using my phone as a camera, and basically it will show you all the information.
Good. So then, once we're done on the chat, you'll post that on Facebook for everyone. Get onto our Facebook group, and then check that out so that you can find out when you should have actually had your fucking pre-orders. And bearing in mind, if your pre-orders, that's it.
If it's 5 months late, you can
get a full refund.
If you haven't received your
shipping notice, which I haven't.
But then again, I received my shipping notice. For the two ninjas. Over a month ago, and I paid them, and they still haven't fucking shipped them. Useless cunts. Right, so here's a blue one. And then you got the PCS Rambo, which...
Is this from Rambo 3?
Cool. I couldn't tell you. But Rambo 3 is where he has the bow and arrow, isn't it?
Yeah, I think it is. I think this is Rambo 3.
Oh, is there?
Oh, well, that's quite a drastic change.
You got that there. So you got basically the grenade base, the kind of waterfall there. And
I love the balance of this piece. I have to say, I love the balance of it. I like that little touch with the grenade sort of outer shell, and then inside you got the running peaceful sort of rocks and the waterfall. It's a symbolism dream, this piece, because it's just like a storm brewing. That's what it sort of feels like, and having the grenade casing, it's like, you know what I mean? It's like you got aggression and you got the calm, and then you got him, and he looks quite relaxed. But underneath that sort of calm and relaxed face is a waterfall of human rage that's just about to cut your fucking head straight off your shoulders, which I love, man.
I feel they've done a good job, but this is going to be 1/3 scale, I believe.
Yeah, it looks great. I've got, we don't, regardless whether we buy or we don't buy, the truth is the truth. The pieces look decent, and if you're patient,
I like the Conan as well.
You can win through PCS if you're not in any rush.
Sure. That's
like no rush.
Basically, as well, that PCS did. Well, there was a convention, and PCS showed a lot of pieces.
WonderCon.
So this is WonderCon.
Yeah.
And basically, this is their M Bison, so the action pose for combo pose or whatever they're called.
Yeah, the same as the Vega that we reviewed.
Yep.
Same
So
line.
you got that. You got the is it Sakura?
Yeah, but these are all
So
now
these are the 1/6
1/8.
ones.
No,
Oh,
they're
the
not
1/8.
6. They're smaller. It's a new
Oh,
line.
okay.
It's a completely new line now, and this is the one, I believe it's the 1/8 scale, and they want to do like literally, they want to do lots of these, and I'm not talking about just like one like guy or one Ken. They want to do like 6 different Kens, 6 different Guiles, like 6 different Sakuras. They want to do like everybody, like all the different downloads, you know, all the DLC stuff, all the different costumes. Basically, another way that they can.
Spinner.
Another money spinner. They've got quarter, they've got 1/3, they've got dynamic, they've got museum. There's just, I mean, there's every way that you can milk out Street Fighter. It's going to be done. So
Well, Street Fighter is very popular.
that's
So,
what I'm saying exactly.
there's actually the Rambo there.
Yeah, big bastard that.
There, but yeah. So you got that there. No, a little close up there.
You wanna survive a war.
there.
You've got to become more.
You got the Bison there with the kind of
Psycho Crusher.
Psycho Crusher.
I know that they.
I
they
actually like. I like the Ken.
Ken's the bollocks. I know. I completely
The
agree.
only thing I don't like about the Ken is it looks like he's standing on one of those like fucking Mario Brothers fucking drain cover thing. With a fucking pipe. That's what it looks like to me. It's like, what's it like when he goes through the pipe? Like, or whatever it is.
Did it.
Yeah, that's what it looks like. He's going to be fucking sucked down into the little basement, get some coins.
Denim.
Denim. And then you got the Zangief.
I mean, I heard with the Bison, they're still tweaking it. They're wondering if they should make his standing leg straighter. They're messing about it. It's not finished. They're not, you know, it's not done. But
Sure.
I think the Ken's the best one there as well. I think that Ken looks the bollocks.
I like the Ken.
I really like the
Ken.
transparent flame that's going around him as well. It's really nice. Looks just, that's got a great.
You have to buy that. So you have to buy that separately.
Don't start me on this. Don't fucking start.
Jury you did.
Don't fucking start. It's got good flow
and
to
you
it.
got
That.
the Melina. What's that one?
I have no idea. Yeah, it could be Melina.
I think it's Melina.
Yeah, it could be.
Or Katana. I don't know.
It's Melina.
All right.
Katana's blue.
And then you got the Judge Dredd movie version.
Quarter scale, 1/3.
That's quarter scale.
Yeah. Carl Urban.
I'm not even going to say it because I always say it wrong.
It's his name,
There's
Carl
a country
Urban.
sing. Yeah, I always say it wrong though.
It's Carl Urban, I'm sure it is.
Yeah. Who's the country singer then?
Not fucking clue.
All right. Then you got the 1/3 Legend Darkness, which still hasn't come out. He looks a lot skinnier, doesn't he?
Don't like it.
Skinnier.
Don't like it all. I don't. I like the mixed media and I like the material, but the body I dislike immensely. The proportions on that are fucked. I mean, it looks like a skinny guy with a big pair of tits. That's what it looks like to me. It just the proportions, they fucked it. They've like mixed all types of body shapes together. And I saw this recently, Darkness, and his body's nothing like that. So I don't know where they're getting that from at all.
Yeah.
Absolutely nothing.
Because he did originally, Jerry Macalusa sculpted one for Soda Toys, didn't he, on the throne a long time ago.
Yeah.
I mean, I've got the one over there behind me. Yeah, don't look anything like that. Jesus Christ, he looks like he's been fucking. I don't know what he's doing.
I just don't like. I just really don't like.
He's got no carb problem.
Doesn't look healthy. Doesn't look menacing. It looks like, you know, if I give him a right hook to the fucking to the ribs, it looks like I go right through his body, like fucking Superman through the Joker. I just punch straight through him. There's no thickness to that. There's no beastness to that. It's like a skinny guy with a big pair of tits. Very disappointing, really, for me. That
especially after the wait. People have been waiting 3 years for that.
I'm digging the mixed media. I'm liking the pose. I like the head. I just think that they fucking stacked it on the body. Oh
well. You win some, lose some. I think Andy's
got
got an order, and it's about 150 made. And
Jesus.
Yeah.
Andy, our Andy. So he left. He didn't get cable. He didn't get cable or the Thanos, but he bought that shit.
Yeah, no comment. He may have cancelled it by now anyway.
Let's hope he has. Let's hope so.
So you got the Goro there.
This actually is growing on me quite a lot, to be honest. I saw this at the
Not that yet.
WonderCon as well on YouTube, and Al Simmons did like a few videos he put up. They're good videos. You know, I think he even gets Jerry talking around at the booth, and Goro really in person is incredibly impressive. So huge. This is quite a low edition size as well. So huge congratulations
150, I
whoever
think
picked
it is.
this up. I mean, it looks so much better than it does in photos. So that looks
Yeah.
good as well. The Scorpion looked really nice. The bust. They both look fantastic in person. Like on the video, they look great. So congrats if anybody got them.
You got the 6 scale.
That didn't do so well. That's back
No.
on the WonderCon again because it's not selling them. It's not doing so well sales wise. And these are these 1/8 ones.
Yeah.
Kind of like the Guile did with the
It's like
hand.
chucking his coat over his shoulder.
Yeah, it's like a little bit like Lady. What's it called? He said Lady and Tramp. Ain't that? What's it called? Is it Officer and a Gentleman sort of style, man? He's sort of like slick back fucker.
Got DJ at the back there as well.
Yeah, they did the DJ. They got the Ken.
Not sure who that is on the back. That's all the WonderCon stuff. This is just a Jubilee. I think it's Royal Custom Brotherhood, but I'm not too sure. Not 100% sure on that one. Someone has to comment on there and let me know.
That's cool.
So Jubilee, because you've got a lot of X-Men fans out there.
Yeah, I love that we're staying united with the Sentinel base, man. Nobody can think of any other bases to put an X-Men on.
It looks a bit stumpy though, doesn't it?
It's either a simple X or fucking a Sentinel base.
I think that foot looks really like stumpy.
Like a mitten. Like a little mitten for a baby. Like a little shoe.
I don't think it looks big enough. Yeah, I don't think it looks right. I don't know, maybe I'm wrong.
She's like blowing her bubbles and throwing her fireworks.
Yeah.
Winning.
Alright. Boobies. We got the jacket. We got the Invisible Man.
That's it.
Yeah, then you got the XM Lizard is ready to be shipped.
I wish I'd got that.
Base is different, isn't it?
It looks a bit more watery effect to me. I can't. Maybe not. You were duped. You were fucking there. You tell me.
Dude, man, I don't remember what I did fucking this morning. Do you know when I leave work, right? Yesterday I got to work at 7 in the morning. When I left work, I was walking out of work and I was like, I don't remember getting here. I don't remember my journey to work. I don't remember leaving my house. And I remember being in Starbucks, and that's about it.
Yeah, that's the highlight of it, though, isn't it? Your journey was shit, barring Starbucks, dude. This is exciting as well. I mean, they're really coming thick and fast, man. These XM pieces. So we've got a few group chats that we're involved in, man. I can hear everyone. I just can hear the shits hitting pants. I can hear. Everyone's like, "Oh my god, you're joking! You're joking!"
People pay their deposit. They pay their 300 Singapore deposit, and then all of a sudden it's like, now finish your balance and give me some shipping money. And they're like, oh, okay, I better move some money around.
I better sell some stuff. I better sell some shit. That's probably. Literally what starts happening. People start selling.
I actually was a lot more organised than usual, and
you were because your boy was. Because I kept telling you about me getting money and being ready. Because you know what I mean. You can't predict this shit. You just can't predict it.
Anyway, I had some money, and also I did sell my fucking. When we did the unboxing, I went straight out and ordered a Black Panther, and I then kind of walked away from it, and I was a bit like, it is a really, really nice piece, but I don't need a Black Panther, and then I sold it straight on. So, it worked out all right at the end.
Yeah, it's good news.
Then you got a print. So this is the Spider-Man, the Carnage.
Looks like a bad skiing holiday, doesn't it?
Yeah, I mean, it looks like some really bad boy band. I'm not really sure what this Spider-Man, whether they're going to be releasing another Spider-Man or.
Looks like it, doesn't it? That's the old. Is that the ultimate Spider-Man in the black? It is, isn't it? Because that's not blue Spider-Man. That's a black. That's not blue.
Sorry.
My brother, that is not a blue Spider-Man. That's a black Spider-Man. I'm sure that's Ultimate Spider-Man.
It looks dark, but I don't know. I might just go back through some pictures of Lizard, the jacket. Can't remember when I actually fucking stopped because sorry, I was on.
What are you talking about? Why are you going backwards now?
Right, so there's the Lizard, and then that. Sorry, I just had to go back because then also, I mean, obviously we haven't been on our chat since XM Thanos went up for
It's not XM Thanos, it's Sideshow Thanos, thank you.
Idiot. Sideshow Thanos went up for pre-order, and we haven't actually had our chat since then.
We really need to say huge congratulations to Sideshow. This sold out in 11 minutes. You know, they did basically. Yes, it was.
No,
the site was delayed. Site was delayed on getting up because everyone crashed it, and then you know I got on whenever I got on, and like minutes of me being on it was done. Was sold out. So it was.
I ordered mine, and it was 16 minutes past. When
I ordered mine at 13 minutes, but that's not the point. I don't think it got up until about 6 minutes. I heard loads of people saying it weren't running for the first 5 minutes.
But But anyways, I mean, you know, Sideshow put it out. They put up the little promo video, and basically, we had some. George and I had some really funny conversations leading up to the pre-order, and basically, I had no intention of ordering it. You know, I didn't want to order it, and then we watched the preview video, and I was just like, "Whoa, that looks pretty special," and I was super impressed. It's literally one of the first times where I've literally watched one of those Sideshow videos and actually kind of had my mouth open and been like, you know, when I was watching it, I'm like, that is really good. I phoned up George, I'm like, yeah, I'm getting it. Then I was in the car with George, and this is quite funny. When I went up on the Tuesday, we went to go see Logan, and he's in the car, and he's just going, "Oh, I'm not sure. I don't know what to do. I don't know. I don't know if to order it. I don't. Oh man, I don't know. And he goes, I'm at about 70%. You know, I'm not gonna order it. I'm not gonna order it. And he kind of said, like, he made out that he wasn't gonna order it. Then we went to KFC. We're sitting in KFC. And he's like, right, made up my mind. 85%. I'm not getting Thanos. Fuck this. Fuck that. I am not getting Thanos. I'm not getting it. And he dropped me off home. I went to work next day. Literally, like, you know, went up for order. I had Dark Side Rising here, and we basically, as soon as literally about 2 minutes to 8 o'clock, we stopped talking to each other, and for the next 15 minutes, we were fucking like trying to order one, not even talking, and then we both got one, so that was quite good. But then, like, I get a phone call from George, and I'm like, "You're right, what's up?" And he's like, "Did you order it?" And I'm like, yeah, I got one. He goes, "Yeah, me too." I'm like, but it was the way you were like, "Yeah, I'm 85% sure I'm not getting one."
The thing is with me is that Sideshow, they did everything that I wanted them to do. They gave me an edition size straight off the bat. They, you know, gave me all the measurements. The thing, they hyped it perfectly, and you know, that's what I want. If you do that, if you sell it to me right, and you show me the details, and you show me that it's, you know, it's going to be a sensible edition size, and that you're going to take care, and you're not going to fucking, you know, you're going to try and deliver as close to it as possible, then I'll buy. Yeah. You know, I'm in there. I'm putting the trust in their hands. I'm paying a lot of money. You know, this costs.
It's not cheap.
This will end up costing me probably. I could buy the XM Studios cable, and I could probably have £300 to £400 in change. That's. I mean, I'm talking retail prices now. I'm not talking aftermarket prices. I'm talking.
Well, the thing about the retail prices, it was a steady kind of jump for comic characters. I mean, wait, let me show you the pictures first. But it was like, I'll talk now. It was a steady jump for like comic characters, and never normally that kind of price. And what they kind of did was they changed the labeling. So rather than it be, you know, a premium format, they've changed the term now to a market, so it commands more money. And I think that was probably smart business for them because they've done that. But
listen, I don't.
for
When
us
I saw all
to,
the work, when I saw all the work gone into it and all the hype that is behind it, there was no way. There was no way it was going to be under $1,000. I was convinced it was $1,000 to $1,200, dollars.
Yeah,
To
yeah.
be honest with you, the thing that surprised me the most was the fact they gave it an ES, which I'm really glad that they did. I'm glad they were transparent and went, look, this is what your money's paying for, and that's all I asked for. I don't ask for much. I want to know all the parameters and all of the details. And I think Will Harbottle is an incredibly talented man, and he spent 4 months sculpting the fucking thing. So I don't think for 1 second it's big, it's brutal. If there's going to be any
team, I mean, there's a whole team of them who did it. So
yeah, but I mean, he is the guy that sculpted the Thanos piece. Other people were involved. Canal had some input, and some other people had some input. But he is the name, the big name that's attached to the project. So at the end of the day, I like his stuff, and I'd be happy if it comes out. If it's 80%, of this prototype, then I'll be delighted.
sure.
It's a lot of money, though. People need to, I watched Immortalized and Stoner, and I was watching some parts of that chat. I always get messages from people. Where if it's something a bit interesting, like, oh, check out this or check that out. And I was watching, and I heard them talking about it. And to be honest with you, it was funny because there was like a divide on that chat, which was people who wanted the prices to be cheap and people who wanted something a little bit more exclusive, and it was just quite interesting because they were, neither side were willing to accept the other person's opinion. It was just a bit like it was divided, and it really comes down to what type of collector you actually are. It really comes down to that, and there's no wrong or there's no right answer. If you are the type of person who likes your pieces to be 500 and there's 5,000 of them, and the finish is sort of okay, it's like all right, then you're not going to accept a $1,200 piece. It really is that simple. If that's what you're after, you're not going to pay like 2.5 times the price. And that's really what was going on. It was quite interesting, actually. It was quite interesting.
We saw a couple of pieces the other day, though, and that didn't really work out the way. We saw 2 pieces. One of them had a very low run, and the piece was shit. One had a high run, and
it was great.
It was a bit slated on Facebook as well, but it came across really well, and we looked at it. We're like, there's flaws, but that is better than the piece that's lower run. But anyway, but with the Thanos, I mean,
it's more to do
Thanos
with
is going to cost us
it's more to do with what
because
factory gets it. It's more to do with that.
Well, it's also to do the tiers of what you pay for the factory to do it.
Yeah.
But anyway, so I mean, this Thanos for us to get in hand because of the poor exchange rate on our side, because of the 20% tax, and because of the shipping, we have to pay a hell of a lot to get this in hand. So,
well, the piece is already going to cost us 20% more than somebody else.
Yeah.
And
well,
20%.
We paid a higher shipping, but we also pay our tax is on the shipping cost as well as the cost.
Exactly. So it'll be 13. It'll be like 13.50, and then you have to do tax on 13.50, and 13.50 20% is £270 actually.
What? What's 1,300?
Well, I said 13.50, didn't I?
Oh, did you? Okay.
I said 13.50 because it's 1,200, and I'm calculating shipping as 150. So 13.50 is 270.
And then we pay like $15 admin fees and.
Yeah, so it's
But then also when it gets to us, they fucking make up whatever the fuck they want for that price. For that,
I'm going to try and get my 5%. I can fucking assure you about that. I'm going to be ringing FedEx every fucking day, saying I want my 5%. I'm going to try and get that money back. Believe me.
All right. So the next piece, I don't know if we showed this one, but this is the Boba Fett as well. So they're doing a new Boba Fett. I think the figure is really nice, but I just think they just did a Boba Fett, and yeah, I don't know, the Boba Fett they just done I thought was the more dynamic piece.
Is this got something to do with like Rogue One? Is he in Rogue One? Is that why?
I don't know. I've not seen Rogue One.
Because I'll tell you what I did see as well. I don't know if you have the photo on here. I hope you do. But there was a photo of the new Chewbacca. And the Chewbacca, there's a Chewbacca from Star Wars. And the guy has a picture of it up against the original one, the premium format. And it's fucking nearly identical. The pose is nearly identical, yeah. The pose is nearly identical. The paint looks a little bit different. But they've got a fucking bow and arrow, that crossbow thing in it in both of them. It's like really bad. It's like really bad, dude. I was like, they haven't done that. Tell me they ain't done it.
Well,
I think it was on Polystones. It was on Polystones that they showed that.
With the there you go. So here's the Boba Fett.
I really like the last one they did, the action one on the sky base. Is it the city in the clouds base? I really liked it.
Who is this guy? Because he's always in standing there.
My wife said that to me when she was in the Thanos. She was a little less polite than you.
I want anyone know who he is because
she was quite abusive about it. She was like fucking quite.
She's always fucking. Your wife's well abusive.
Yeah, she is.
She's been around you too much, man.
She is. Man. She's not offensive to any like character things. And she's just like, who's this cunt? Why is he always in every photo? And I was like, probably maybe he had some part in it, babe. Maybe he's there for scale. You know, why being so horrible to him? It's like he's next to every statue. It's like, yeah, but he's allowed to be, babe. It's okay. So funny. What are you doing now?
All right. I'm typing to somebody. So
I can see this. Am I allowed to see this?
Can you?
Yeah, I can see it. See your business.
My business. I'm typing to someone who's saying the sound was off. So that's the Boba Fett. Also, just going on here. So this came up, which is the Prime 1 Batmobile.
Is this what we saw at that place?
What place?
What's that place? That shop? I can never pronounce the name.
Second Toys.
Second Toys. Was that there?
Yeah.
So this one. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, it's nice.
So you got that there.
Yeah, that's cool.
That's the Prime 1 piece there.
Yeah, that's a big bastard.
It's not cheap as well. There's dimensions. So dimensions are actually it's tiny. Oh no, it's not. So height is 9.5 inches high.
Yeah.
And then it's like 19 inches wide by 27 inches deep. So it's quite big.
Yeah, it's big.
All right, so
it's like 20 inches across, dude. It's like that across. It's like massive.
Right. So then this is the custom Eric Sosa head for the Hulk versus Wolverine.
Oh wow! Okay.
He's working on that. That's one of them like that.
Right. So a little bit more like sort of recent. That's so
like
funny. That. It's so funny, isn't it?
Yeah. So that's those, and then that's the unmasked one. And it comes in a nice box.
Isn't that unmasked one for the PF? That last one. That one.
No.
Is that not? I saw one recently for the new brown premium format. It's really nice.
Oh yeah, there's one of these ones which I think a Mad X commissioned it or something, which looked really good.
Okay.
Then these are the Stanley Ojohn sirens that he's doing. I think they look all right. Mobear fucking hates them and started slating them straight away. But I guess I'm not really big fans of the characters.
To be honest with you, he kind of knows his shit about these lots. So I would trust him if he says they're shit and they're not right. Then they're not right. Sometimes you've got to bow to superior knowledge in that regard.
Yeah, we saw the boys like the Green with Envy the other week. And,
fucking crazy.
Stunning.
Fucking stunning. Crazy piece that is. You've got Thanos coming into this.
Thanos pictures now. I did label these, but so these are. I think these are backwards, by the way. I really, really dislike that hair.
I don't.
I just hate it.
I can't wait to put. I can't wait to put that up against someone. I don't know if it will look great on its own. I think it needs to be displayed with like somebody. Somebody he needs to smash. Can't wait.
Exclusive portrait. And then you got him next to.
I found out that actual exclusive portrait is actually from a, you know, Ron. Is it Ron Lim? It's from an actual sketch that they used to get that portrait, that X head. They said they couldn't get it, and it couldn't be any closer if they tried. No one will get it closer.
And so these are all the other pieces as well. So you got the Rocket Group, Angela and Gamora, and then there's the glove lit up.
Please don't have a light up. Yeah,
You've just gone quiet.
I'm impressed, man. I'm very impressed.
I'm super impressed. I mean, if this comes out, you know, I can't say enough sort of positive things about it. Really, the chair, the throne. I mean, the paint on that is crazy. I mean, really nice.
Yeah, man.
It's all like the tech side of it as well.
Yeah, the Senate, this like sort of celestial sort of.
So I think some of these are repeating. Obviously, Thanos sold out.
Did you get a print?
25 minutes, and then also so did the print. So yeah.
Did you get one?
Nope, it sold out really quick.
I didn't get one. I didn't actually. To be honest, I didn't look, but
I tried, and then Dre Rico was trying as well, and he was going fucking mad. Yeah, he was going. So he's messaging me non-stop, going, "Is it there? Is it there? I can't see it. I can't see it. I can't see it." And then I was
the sad thing about it is, like, I got an invite. And, I got an invite for this. I got an early invite.
Did ya?
Yeah.
You can't. I didn't.
I didn't use it. Didn't do nothing about it.
I just left it. The wait list, and this is like one of the first times as well that the Thanos actually went on to wait list, and then it actually sold out on the day, which is the first. I've never seen that before.
Nah, the actual wait list is sold out.
The wait list sold out.
Yeah, because that was capped.
This basically.
It's probably got to do with the fact that you were hoping for another gauntlet, but
this is the original
teaser.
10 days of Sideshow or 12 days of Sideshow.
Yeah, the teaser.
Is it 12 days? Yeah, 12 days of Sideshow. This is the teaser, and basically a lot of people, like myself, were hoping that this was going to be some kind of switch out arm. Basically, they asked the people, and then Sideshow replied and said, yeah, this was 12 days of Sideshow. It was early development, and there's only promise that, and you won't be getting an additional gauntlet. So that fucking pissed all over my cornflakes. But, you know, oh well. So that's just to confirm that there's not going to be a switch out gauntlet.
Yeah.
This is on to XM. This is just basically, a lot of people ask what XM stands for. XM Studios, and it's Xenomorph Studios.
Yeah.
So that's just, you know.
So basically, Alien. Basically.
Yeah. This is basically another Zion Arts piece where, you know, he's making another piece, which obviously others were going to try and make, and then he's kind of come along and kind of made it. But what happened is actually Imaginary Arts was actually going to make this at one point.
You're going to tell this fucking story again? Do you know how many times I've heard this fucking story?
Fuck off.
Jesus Christ, it's like the first time you lost your fucking virginity. You know what I mean? Oh, it was wet and fuck off. I'm tired of hearing about how you fucking negotiated this thing and that and the other. Jesus Christ.
I did. I negotiated with the artist.
Why don't you tell me about that time you went to Singapore again, you fuckhead?
Well, maybe next time you'll be there, fuckface. Anyway, so
go on, tell the story.
I basically got in touch with the artist, and we arranged, because it's based on like an original artwork, which isn't a Marvel artwork. I got in touch with the artist and then arranged a deal where he was going to make another exclusive print, and he was going to let Imaginary Arts actually use the artwork to. He spoke to the commissioner as well.
You're going to do some signed prints, wasn't he?
Then he was going to do another print, which was similar but not the same, because that was a one-off. And then we agreed prices and whatever else. And then obviously it went to Marvel, and Marvel were like, yeah, you can fuck right off. You can't do that because Fox won't let you do that. But then, you know, all this shit. So we're not doing it because of Fox or whatever.
Yeah.
And never
Yeah, because
happened.
Fox owned the Fantastic Four, and Galactus falls under that banner. Is that not correct?
Well, the license. What it is that Marvel still own them, but
Yeah.
because Fox has the license for the movies and things, they don't want to promote the other
Studios.
other company
Yeah.
studio.
Yeah.
So then also obviously then Abdel Cole, who customizer, he doesn't need he doesn't need licenses.
Well,
So
he's meant to, but he just
goes,
fuck
well,
it,
he
make
is,
it.
so he just goes, he just fucks off and goes, yeah, I'll make that then. So yeah, he's making one. This is the cable box, which is fucking massive. It looks like it's like 70.5 by 70 by 32 centimeters.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Well, that might be 52 or whatever.
No,
But
it's
anyway,
32.
it's a big
The
box.
depth of cable. Maybe it's the depth. It's not very deep.
So, oh shit, sorry, I'll go back now. There's cable box.
Yeah, that's fine.
Then this is the cable arm, so you can see the veinage. People are complaining and saying it looks a bit pale, but I just think this is a bleach
It's got a
shot
white
with the
back there.
flash.
Yeah, it's taken with flash. Yeah, 100%.
So
Look at it
you
next.
can
Look at
see
it next to fucking thingy, man.
that looks really good together, doesn't
Oh,
it?
he's about, what is he, about 20, 22 inches, isn't he? Isn't Deadpool like
so.
20 inches? I bet he's in like 20 inches, like with the. I think he's 20 inches. So looking at how big Cable is, it's got to be 23.
Yeah.
Looking at it, 22.
I mean,
23.
they look really good together.
They do.
Really good
They
together.
do look good. It does look good. It looks really good.
Then that's just another one in there.
Yeah.
Some guy needs to turn his flash off.
Yeah, it's well bleached out.
I measured this. I think I measured this height.
Yes, if you've measured that height and it's 22, and you go back to the other piece, you can clearly see that his right arm is higher than his head there. You can see
The butt of the gun. The butt of the gun
up there.
Yeah.
There's another couple of pictures before that you can see. When he's next to Deadpool. There, you can see that is well over at least half an inch or an inch over his head, and that's the pose I'm going to use. Look at him next to Magneto. Fucking brilliant. I can't wait.
It's nice.
It's funny because James said in a comment it just goes to prove how out of scale Phoenix is, but I think she looks quite little compared to them two. Maybe it's just me.
She looks quite tall. I mean,
Does she?
Gambit, fucking idiot. Cable looks fucking. Cable's meant to be like 6'8". He's fucking
He is
massive.
6'8". He is 6'8". Yeah.
So if he's 6'8", yeah, look how low her leg is there.
Yeah.
And then look at her head. And she's meant to be like, what's she meant to be like 5'9"?
Yeah, she's got to be about that, isn't she? Maybe 5'10".
And she's a bit slanted as well. She's not standing straight. So yeah, she must be out of scale. Valid point.
Yeah, probably. I don't notice it when I look at it. I just don't see it. I just doesn't.
Then again, if you look at Daredevil, sorry.
Yeah.
Daredevil looks quite big there as well.
Yeah. And he's only
Again,
6 foot.
You can't tell from the ankles.
I got 3 of them pieces. Yay!
Well done.
And I had 4. I had Daredevil. I had that piece.
Yeah.
If I liked the character more, I'd have kept it. I just don't like the character.
Yeah, I don't have them. I've got a cable coming. This is then the XM Carnage paint up. So I think they do need to do a little bit for it, really. I don't know. I think they still need to do some work on that. Then there's the head and the tongue. I don't remember Carnage ever having a tongue.
My problem with this is my problem is I don't know if it's just the photos, but my problem is the red. I think the red, the skin effect looks more like a burn victim than it does fibrous. It doesn't look organic to me. It doesn't look like muscles, which is what Carnage looks like. He's got loads of like muscle. He looks like bare muscle fibers underneath. You know, if you remove the layers of your skin and you start moving around, that's what he looks like. And that just looks to me like it just looks like it just looks like something's been poured over him and burnt. He's been like burnt by something. I just don't know. For me, I'm not sure. I don't know if it's the angle. I don't know if it's because I can't see it from any other position. I don't. Maybe there is lines and things in it, but I can't see.
Yeah,
But it
it
just
might be the
doesn't look like
picture
it.
because it's not a very good picture.
Yeah, I need to have it in my hand and look over
Well, you
it.
can see if you look at it close here, you can see the texture in here.
That's what I'm saying. You need to sort of see, don't you? It's a big difference. You see, photos is a big difference. And I don't know about this. I don't know about the tongue situation. I'm not sure, but they look like they've got a few different options.
That looks pretty cool. I just don't recall him ever having a tongue. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong.
No, I'm not sure.
Then you got the XM Studios Iron Fist, which
This looks great.
Brandon Guerrero's got one of these.
Has he? Did he get one?
So's Kevin as well, and Delena.
Nice.
He's got one as well.
They look both. They look really nice. This looks really nice.
Well, yeah. I mean, I saw this when I was in Singapore. So yeah, I did see this light up arm, which some people are saying looks like a chicken wing. Looks like a KFC chicken wing. But when it's lit up, it looks pretty cool. I mean, has it got the... Ah, fuck, I don't think I've got the one where it's on him lit up.
Do they have that? I don't think I've seen that photo.
There was one on
Maybe
him
there
lit
is.
up,
It looks good. I like it a lot.
Yeah, there you got the... quite a few sort of switch outs. You got a whole
Very dynamic. I love the door. Just love the door.
Yeah.
Really digging that. It looks good. Really nice.
And the whole top half comes off like that. I showed... we watched the Netflix show. And basically he's like a little fucking whiny rich bitch. And he just does... He's very irrational. And he just doesn't really make sense. The way he is doesn't really make sense for the way he would be if he was like in a fucking monastery for 15 years.
Oh, really?
And it also his fighting style is really unbelievable. And
what do you mean?
His well, his form isn't very good.
Oh, okay.
And his physique doesn't really match someone who's been like fucking training their fucking tits off for like 15 years as a fucking, you know, it just doesn't really match.
So shit.
You know, the character, I think the character's quite badly casted, to be honest with you. He just whinges about everything. He's very like he'll go and just do things about.
You just don't care about him.
Yeah. I mean, there's a really cool guy who's like a drunken fighter, and he's really cool. And apparently he was meant to be Iron Fist, but then obviously Iron Fist isn't Asian, so that wouldn't work.
Those racist bastards.
Yeah. There's the lizard again. Then the Venom box. So we got that there. So the Venom box is looking like it is. I can't see that there, but it looks like 70.6.
Yeah, 70.69 by 45.
By 45. Fuck, that's big box.
Big fucking piece, man. Big piece.
That's a big old box. Jesus, that's not going to be cheap, is it?
It's big.
And then there's the Venom there, which is not really the best picture, but it's just
it's the bollocks.
One of the pictures
Can't
out of the box.
Can't wait to open.
This was a little tease for the Winter Soldier.
Who's this XM
Studios? Yep.
Nice.
So it could be very cool.
That's quite far along for them to let that out as a tease.
Yeah, I mean, I've seen some concepts for it. I ain't seen
Jack. Looks
I showed
good,
you
though.
some concept for it.
Did you?
I think I did, but it was a totally different pose. This is basically Sideshow. While they were doing their Thanos unveiling with the interview from Will Harbottle, Susan was kind of acting like they'd left the Magneto head there by mistake. It was quite funny, actually. But this is like a little teaser for a Magneto by Sideshow Collectibles. I've heard that basically the Magneto is going to be classed as a marquette, and it's also going to be an announced edition size.
Okay, that's cool, man.
That's what I've heard.
That's cool for all the people out there looking for a Magneto. I mean, for me, I've got the XM Magneto. That's never gone anywhere. So.
Yeah. So do not expect the Magneto to be cheap. But you can see by the size of it, obviously, how big Thanos is. But then also, that's how small the kind of frame is. The mask is there
Yeah.
compared to the Magneto. Compared to Thanos, sorry.
Yes.
This is just to show that basically all of the when the pre-order went up, people just basically were just trying to rip the piss and try and put this pre-order up for sale. So you've just got loads of them. There's like loads that were up, big old loads, and then there's one there. What happened then was basically loads of them got cancelled. Sideshow put out like a note to say, "Hey collectors, as a reminder, all of our Sideshow exclusives have a one-piece order limit. While we do not have a say in if a collector wants to resell their items that they legitimately pre-ordered, we can control items where people may have figured out a way to place multiple orders. As a matter of process, our staff manually reviews the exclusive orders to identify duplicate accounts, account sharing, like billing information, as well as clients who may have placed both a phone and online order. Any of these types of orders or accounts will be cancelled immediately. No arguing, no consideration, nada. This will free up items to the collectors on our wait list. We have begun the process this morning and have already found some duplicates. This may make some of the eBayers may make some of the eBayers unhappy. Oops. I know people though. I actually do know people where there was a guy who basically. Oh, that's all our pictures, by the way.
Okay.
So there was a guy who basically he lived with his dad.
Yes.
And his dad and him allegedly both collected. Can you see me or not?
Yeah, I can see. Yeah, I'll click on you now. Yeah, I
Oh,
can
you
see it.
clicked on me though. But allegedly, his dad collected Street Fighter by
Yes.
PCS, and so did he.
Okay.
And they had a very similar name as well. It was like an Asian guy, Indian guy, and he had like a very similar name to his dad.
Right.
And basically, the PCS cancelled his orders because there was like duplicate orders.
Yeah.
And that's when he was being a dick. And basically, they then went over and cancelled every single one of his orders.
Oh, you mean he was being difficult with them, and they just
He
were
was
like,
being a dick, and he said like, "How dare you cancel my orders?
maybe I
Fuck
should be a dick,
you!
so they'll give me all my
Fuck
shit
this!
back.
What's this? What's that?" No, because it's on my name, Dickface. So I want some of those. Right. So basically, they said that's when they replied back to him and said like, thank you for your message, and thank you for your custom or whatever, and we just want to say that as a sign of goodwill, we've refunded and cancelled all of your orders you previously made. Have a good day, or something along those lines.
Yeah, that's petulant to say the least.
Well, he was being a dick, so fuck him.
Yeah,
and he
but
is a dick anyway.
Yeah, I know, but it's the way to handle things, I guess. I don't know. There's no point being rude, is there? But at the same time, things can get quite frustrating, can't they?
Franco Carlissimo did actually comment about the Morbius. And he says he did actually try it with the sort of grabbing it the way you say, but he said it didn't come off as dynamic when he did that. And he said,
"Try again." I'm joking. You got to do what works best for you, man. You got to make it work what's best for you.
Right. So
it's the politest. It's the politest fuck you have had today. So that's a plus.
Right. So he did actually send these. These are the updated pictures of Morbius. So he's added a few little pieces on there, sort of neatened it up a little bit. You see that?
Yeah. Now he's got the foot on sort of a ledge instead of just hanging there.
Yeah.
That left foot. So that looks better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's the updates on that, and then that's from the other angles. The two. Is that switch out head? No, that's not, is it?
Yeah.
Well, I was a switch out head. So yeah, but he said he did try, and he just said that
definitely want this, and like I'm saying, for me, You want to turn our hand around a little bit and grab onto her sort of forearm, and you definitely want that right hand up and out like an open palm, and those sucker things on his hand, the mouths, there's little mouths in his hand. You want them in the sculpt. You know, if you want to listen, you want to sell to passionate collectors. You know what I mean? You got to get them little Easter eggs in there, otherwise forget it, because that's the whole point. This is the thing with this, you know, the Thanos thing that the Sideshow have done. It's not an accident that they've done the Ron Lim head as the exclusive. They ain't stupid. That's like that head with the teeth and the smile and the stars for eyes. They're all little Easter eggs from comic history that people are just going to be like, yes, I must have this. So, you know, they're little things like that I think all pieces should really have. You know?
Yeah.
It helps sell.
Alright, so that's all of our pictures, by the way.
Oh, we did well, dude. We didn't do badly.
So we've gone through all those. What we're going to do is, I say, this is number 98. We are going to have a 99, and then we will have the big 100. You know, I like to, this is my excited voice. I'm pretty excited about it, so yeah. But no, as I say, I mean, the 100 is a huge milestone. It may even line up with 1 million views as well. We're very close to 1 million views.
It's amazing.
So yeah, that may match up with that as well. We're hoping that with the sort of competition, and we're trying to get people to actually subscribe because well, it's good. It's actually like it shows us as well what's popular, what's not. Which shows that you can kind of see like a progress, and it does actually help. But also, if we want to use the YouTube facilities, you need to be over 10,000 subs to be able to use them, and we really want to go into the YouTube studios.
Yeah, we do.
And we really want to do some like real sort of top-notch videos in there if we can.
We get to use all their equipment, so we'd love to do that.
Yeah, so I mean, we use like a really high-level production camera, proper studio with lighting, green screens, everything, and we can film. We can use it for the whole day, and we will just get loads and loads of content done at a very, very high quality
level.
So you know,
yeah.
So basically, we're nearly a third there, and it's taken 4 years. So basically, we'd like to get those next 2/3 a lot quicker than we got that first third. But you know, we'll see how it goes. Anyway, I mean, we've been very. If you look at the growth, it's very like that. It's very like very steady. Some people go like this and then just like veer off. We've been very consistent with our growth.
Cool.
Yeah. So basically, well, I'm done. If you're done.
Yeah, man. I'm sweet. Got through it. Okay. I think that's all right. And then nothing else. No new business. That's it, right?
Nothing.
Now we just wait for Venom.
Oh, sorry. Do you know what I haven't done? Oh my god. Totally ignored all the guys commenting, haven't I? Sorry, guys.
Useless
shit, man. These guys have their own. These guys don't even fucking talk. No, they don't listen to our show. They just come in to chat. Jesus.
It's good, man. Communication's key.
Yeah, Jesus Christ. Dicky Two Shoes. Price of Thanos sucks. Though, I bought the original Hulk PF from Play.com for £160 10 years ago.
Jesus Christ.
Lucky
I remember Play.com. Yeah, fucking hell.
Lucky bastard.
Son of a bitch.
And then the price is started to put me off. The group so I'm just trying to skim through these very quickly. There's a few guys: Chris Eaton, Dengal, Richard Melbourne, Shadowlock. Who's the hobby just got Lord of Darkness pre-order from PCS. Good luck, buddy. Prices, yes. Don't really care about edition size. I buy pieces to keep them, and I don't care how many they make, as long as I like it. I would keep my collection clean. If it becomes a huge mess, I have too many.
like I said
Folks,
before,
yo.
it's very
Not
it's
Nick
very
666, yo.
it's very hard. There's no right or wrong way. You've got to collect the way you want to collect, and you've got to respect other people that don't share your views. You know, at the end of the day, if you want to pay, 400, 500 for a piece that's got an edition size of 9, 10,000, that's going to lose value, over time. That's what it's about. You can't be held accountable for that, because you'll never sell it. If you're that type of person, that type of collector, that's absolutely great.
Yeah.
I love my one thing that I want is I always want to make sure that whatever happens, my investment is safe. Whatever I've paid, I want to get back as an absolute minimum. If something happens, if something happens and I decide I either want to leave the hobby or, I don't know, God forbid somebody gets sick, I'm desperate and I need some money, or, something horrible in my life should ever happen. You know what I mean? I don't want to be sitting here going, yeah, I've done 20 grand's worth on a collection that's worth 5 now. That would not be, that would not make me happy. So, I think, to be honest with you, as well, I'm not going to lie, there's always a nice part of having some form of exclusivity to something. I do like it when I have a piece that, like the Black Panther, there's only 800 in the world. I am a collector. That does make me happy. It makes me kind of proud that I have it. It doesn't make me feel so bad about how much it costs, because it's not running the mill. Do you understand what I'm saying? There's no right and there's no wrong. I've had the Batman and I've had the Superman premium before. I've still got the Batman I'm looking at right now. I've had the 9,000, 10,000 edition size stuff. I've had all. It's just.
No, I mean, as I say, with there are different collectors. I mean, that you do have to.
I don't think there's an understanding, though, Alex. I don't think either side really are accepted of the other side. I think that some people see the guys who want something exclusive as a snob, and the other guys who basically want the exclusivity stuff and the rarer stuff and are willing to pay for it, see the other lot as holding the hobby back from actually getting really good quality stuff, because they're happy to buy cheap and have issues with the pieces and not say anything and just keep them, and they don't care. So that's how I see the divide. I see it like that. When I was listening to them boys having a sort of discussion, it felt very divided. It didn't feel like either side would accept the other's opinion, just because I think it's coming from two different places. And I don't think either side was wrong. I see it's two completely different types of collectors who will never agree, because it's just like, you're making it too expensive for me to collect, and the other side's going, well, hold up a minute, you're the reason why we've got shit QC and shit stuff, because you don't care enough. You're willing to pay little, and there'll be loads of them and loads of problems, and you're not willing. Do you understand what I mean? It was quite interesting, really. I was sitting there and I was like, fuck, I don't know who I agree with. I was like,
well, I mean, that's why I sit on the fence a lot, and no, I mean, no, I agree. I agree with elements of both sides. I mean, there is a side where, someone, I'll have a piece, someone will come and see it and say like, wow, that piece is, well, tell me about that piece, and I'll go, well, I'm trying to think of an example. Okay, I mean, I'm not keeping it, but for example, some people will be like, that Gambit, it's 1 of 80, and it's very rare, and not that many people have got the opportunity to own it. And also, I mean, the I know, again, probably another bad example, but that Dren piece is 1 of 200. The Deadpool down there is like 1 of 110, 20 or so.
But you've got the Batman. You've got the Batman behind you as well. So you've got, like me, you've got pieces that have got really high ES too.
Sure.
So it's not like you've gone all one way. It's like, I've not gone all one way.
No. But
I
mean, I do think there's a balance where, as you say, if I spend £600 to get a statue to me from Sideshow, if I spend that £600 and then I can then go 3 months later and it'll cost me £300, it just doesn't make sense. You know what I mean? It's not.
Yeah.
It's not like when you buy I don't know, like the latest pair of trainers or something like that. You know, it's not like that when the next season, when the new trainers come out, it's going to be half price. It's not the same as that. It should hold their value a bit better.
Yeah, definitely. If there is no aftermarket value, I know I'm not promoting flipping or any of this shit, but if there is no aftermarket value, if things are not valuable once they've been released, then the hobby is like in big trouble anyway, regardless. You know, it'll get to the point where things just won't have any value. There'll be too much stuff and they'll be too readily available, and it'll get to the point where it's all worthless lumps of fucking polystone. That's what it'll get to.
Sure.
So, you know, it's really hard. It's a really hard. I don't think there's a right or a wrong. And you know, I listened. I think it was Chris. Is it Chris Crespo? I listened to him. You know what I mean? And he made some really good points, which were, you know, Sideshow make it very affordable for people. Then, you know, they offer points, that, you know, payment plans and every type of thing that you know, to make it affordable for everybody so they can have something. You understand what I mean? Which is a really is quite a good point. And really, it isn't like a car or food or, you know, your mortgage or your house or your rent. It's, you know, if you're collecting, if you're spending money on these type of collectibles, you understand what I'm saying? It's a luxury. That's what they are. They're a luxury, regardless of how affordable Sideshow make them and how they break up the payments. They are a luxury thing to have. So, you know, investing in them wisely, smartly, making sure that you don't, you know, you're not spunking all your money on something that's going to be worth fuck all later. You know, but at the same time, you know, everybody wants something that they can enjoy, and I understand that. I can respect it.
Sure.
I think that your collections they go through these things. I don't think there's a wrong. I really genuinely, as I was sitting and I was listening, it's the first time in my life, for, like, collecting wise, that I can't agree with either side. Do you understand what I'm saying? What I mean? You know, sometimes, usually with me, I'm such a black and white character that literally one person will say A, one person will say B, and I'll go B. Every single time I pick A or B, I don't have a problem deciding what side I agree with. Right or wrong, you'll always get a truthful answer from me. But when I was listening to this, I was like, fuck, man, you know, this is quite hard. This is quite a hard call to actually make, because, you know, in a way, you know, the price increase it's happened so fast. That's the most shocking thing. It's just how quick it's gone from being, I mean, Doctor Doom premium format. What was that? Was that like 2015? Was that
Which
2015?
your one you're talking about?
My Doctor Doom, yeah.
Yeah, it must have been about 2015.
Yeah, that's $367. That was $367, and that's 2015. And now we're talking about $1,200. You see what I'm saying? And I mean, I know that you can say maquette and you can say whatever. Okay, so even if we just go premium format pieces, or, you know, it's up.
Well, I guess he didn't want to stay then. I guess that's a good time to leave. But the point he was trying to make there is just the you know, the increase in the prices hasn't been a steady increase. It's not been, you know, we were looking at the Doctor Doom on Throne, and
Did you throw me out? Did you throw me out?
No, yeah, I booted you out because you were talking shit. No, we were just talking about the Doctor Doom on Throne came out in 2005, and that cost $330 or $329.99. And then the Doctor Doom came out in 2014, maybe 15, and that was $379. So in 10 years, that price has only raised, you know, less than $50.
Yeah, that's a really good point. It's an exceptional point.
And then, and then in the space from that Doctor Doom coming out to now, it's nearly doubled in price. So
it's just, yeah, I think that's,
you know, Deadpool is $699. So, you know, that's nearly double what that you know, I know it's a better piece in a way, but or a more complex piece, or whatever you want to say, but it's still the increase is still a lot.
Yeah, it's just, I think that's what's shocking people more than anything else is they must feel certainly that it's not sustainable, that literally it is going up so fast, so quickly, so soon, that tomorrow you're going to wake up to pieces of £2,000 and you're going to be out of it. You're going to be out of the hobby because no matter how much payment plan reward points you have, you know, it will end up being that it's £150 a month and $150 a month, which people just be like, I'm not prepared to pay that, or they'll pay it, but they'll just get one piece a year.
Yeah.
You know, that's what I think anyway. I think it's just I think it's getting old. I think it's getting scary.
Well, I mean, people are just going to have to be more conscious about what they buy. I mean, I keep buying loads of stuff, and I keep buying stuff which I could easily not buy, and I should probably not buy.
To be honest with you, I don't invest any money into my collection anymore. I don't invest any money. It's what I do now. The way I got it, I've got all my pieces. Now what I do is I sell pieces to fund other pieces. You know, that's what I do. So my example is, prime example, I'm going to get refunded on my 2 PCS orders. I'm going to put that money straight into Thanos. That's exactly what's going to happen. That's it. That's exactly what I'm going to do.
Well, let's hope they don't announce one of them and give you a shipping note at before the end of the month.
Yeah, you know, it's not a set in stone as that, but that's what I do. I will get rid of a couple of pieces, and I'll keep the money, and I'll invest into other pieces. Once your collection gets to a certain size, you know, for me personally, I don't invest any more of my money into it. It's just literally I sell or trade or move on, and you know, then I'll get to a point hopefully where I'm done. I'm happy with what I've got, and that's it. The pieces become unmovable. Like for example, you know, the combi kit, Spider-Man combi kit, and, you know, the X and Venom and X and Cable Magnet, they're just not movable for me. Yeah. You know, they're other pieces, sort of how you think at the time, you know what I mean, whatever, but I think that's where it gets to anyway. Certainly it's what I'm doing at the moment. I'm trying to be smart about it. I'm trying not to, I've invested a lot of money, and now I'm trying to actually do it more like I'll move these pieces on and I buy these pieces with that money. That's pretty much what I'm trying to do myself.
Well, it is tough, as I say. I mean, I've got pieces I can trade out and whatever else, and I will trade out some pieces. Do you know? I'm just looking at what pieces have just sold out. That horrible Hulk just sold out in Sideshow.
I've got to be honest though, man. I did watch a video from is it Sean? Is that his name?
Saunders, yeah.
Sean Saunders. I watched his review of it, and it looked good.
Well, Martin Canal sculpted it, but it just doesn't photograph very well.
It looked good. Like certainly the texture on the skin of the Hulk, especially, looked very, very, very good. Like the paint looked good.
The exclusive is only 200 run, and the regular is 750.
Yeah, that's a low run piece, man. It did. I mean,
it wasn't received very well. It wasn't
No.
received very well at all.
No.
So I'm just seeing what's sold out. Ralph McQuarrie Stormtrooper exclusive sold out.
Yeah, they're very artistic, aren't they? They go to a lot of.
I don't think they've made very many of them.
I can't remember that dude. I watch his videos. He's like an Irish guy. You know, I'm talking about on YouTube. The Irish dude. I haven't seen much from him recently. Actually, he has those. It's got
all right. Well,
good though. Good review.
What we do then, anyways, we're going to finish off, and I'm going to go to sleep because now it's 20 to 1. And what we do is till next time, till show 99. And also, I mean, if you can think of a good way or a serious way, because I know there'll be a lot of piss take answers. If you can think of a serious way how we can do the kind of giveaway, let us know, and you know, tell us.
It has to be transparent, and it has to be clear.
It can't be something like, you know, I don't know, I can't think of a bad example. We're not going to, yeah, I don't know. Anyway, I'm not going to say anything at all. Upset and stuff. But yeah, so yeah, just let us know if you can think of any competitions. It might even just be something really basic, like on the Facebook page, comment, and you'll be entered. And then on the actual YouTube thing, comment, and you'll be entered. And make sure you're subscribed on both of them. There's some BS like that, so just so it's simple. But,
yeah, it's quite easy enough, isn't it?
Yeah. All right, guys. Thanks for watching, and yeah.
Mad love.
Take care.
Be good.
Right. I'll try and close the screen.
Thanks.
Bye-bye.